Seikaiji no minasan konnichiwa. It's time for Shoyu Japan Life Weekend Review.
Seikaiji no minasan konnichiwa. Now it is time for Shoyu Japan Life.
We are here in Saitama Prefecture at one of my favorite places. This is Metsa or Metsa Village, and let me show you what this place looks like. Moomin Valley Park is celebrating its 7th anniversary is what it says here. We're not going there today though, but let me show you what they have here in Metsa Village. After coming out of this nature tunnel, you end up here. Metsa Village has mini shopping areas and eateries, really cool places to hang out. Sometimes they have food trucks out, and there's a really nice lake area that they have out there. And from time to time they have different kinds of events happening, and it looks like they're having the Kawaii Topia happening right now. I don't know what that is, but these structures here anyway, just a neat area to be hanging out. And here we are at the lake, part of the lake. And again, because of the event happening here, you have that structure over there. But more shops up along the way over here. More eateries, Starbucks. And then that also heads over to the Moomin Valley Park. So here at Metsa Village, it shows that we are here in this area, but we're about to check some other things out. But with Kawaii Topia, they say out there that Little Heart is a Kawaii core island. And look at what it says. Go to heaven or go to hell. What is this? Basically, for about a 30-minute tour, 1,500 yen, you can go out on a boat with 4 people and head out to that island. But you can see more shops, Starbucks over there, and then another view of the lake. As you can see, it's been raining, so kind of muddy in this area, but when it's not, it's a really nice place to be hanging out. Little teepee tents. This area you can rent canoes and other things to head out on the lake. Just a really nice area. And on the back side of those tree areas, you can actually, there's a hiking trail where you can walk around a good distance back there. Anyway, for peace and quiet. We're here at the entrance of Panza. It's like a play area in the trees. Fun stuff to do up there. Those netted areas are kind of like trampolines where you can jump up in the area there, and then more connecting areas here. Actually, it used to be a lot bigger, and they redid this area. Looks like they cut away a lot of the trees, but still a lot of fun over here. You got the boat houses where you can sign up for that and then head over to the lake where you can enjoy different kinds of water leisure activities. Like you can ride this boat which has a table on it, so you can kind of hang out and cruise, drink something or eat something on that boat with your friends. They have the canoes here, and then these other boats hang out on the lake. This seems to be something new. Like they have a zip line here that I haven't seen before, but that goes across the lake to the other side. Again, no plan to head into Moomin Valley Park, but this is Moomin Valley Park here, coming down from that pathway. This is the entrance to the attraction park here. So pretty cool entrance, has that kind of Disney vibe. These are a lot of locally made beers and more drinks on the bottom half. Locally made. Top row looks like some alcohol, but below that, different kinds of original ciders. So here in the beginning, those clips you just saw were again of Metsa village, my favorite place in Japan, found in Hanno city in Saitama Prefecture. And I was lucky enough to go there because it is Golden Week. Golden Week is a lineup of holidays that falls within a week's period, and it's a makeup of different holidays. So this year, April 29th, Wednesday, is Showa Day, which is the emperor of the Showa period's birthday. And then we have May 1st, which was a special holiday for Saitama citizens, or Saitama city citizens. So it's Saitama City's Citizens Day. And I was able to take that off on Friday. Fantastic. And that's why I was able to go to Metsa Village. And then May 3rd is Constitution Memorial Day. May 4th is Greenery Day. May 5th is Children's Day. And then May 6th is called the substitute holiday for Greenery Day to give us that extra day of rest. But anyway, I'm not complaining. I love having Golden Week to relax. But Golden Week for me in these 20 years is known for a time of a lot of traffic and crowds. So going out for me during Golden Week is not exactly my thing. But if I do go out, I will share those things with you. And again, on May 1st, it was Saitama City Citizens Day. So it was a good chance to get out on the road when most of the people in Japan and in Saitama were working. So it was easy to travel during that time. But anyway, lucky we have that during this time. I'm sharing up until Saturday. And then from Sunday on, I'll share part 2 of Golden Week and see what we do in this next coming week. But let's get back into the video, and here we go.
Kaimono shopping ideas for someone else, or keep it yourself. Yeah, I think I keep it.
So on today's shopping ideas, first of all, I just want to share some of the things that I picked up while I was at Metsa Village. There's a lot of stuff you can pick up over there, but really nice atmosphere, right? Anyway, first off, I picked up this espresso muffin. That looks really good. I'm gonna try that a little bit later on. But the other thing was, I was looking at those ciders, and then so I picked up this yuzu, that Japanese citrus fruit. That's a yuzu cider, and I also picked up a strawberry cider. So I'm gonna try this too and see how this is. But they look really good. These look like the two that I really wanted to try. And then they had a dry fruits area, and I'm sorry to say that I couldn't help myself. I was eating it in the car, but this is what's left. We have some big raisins, or giant raisins was what we had. The dried lemons, lemon peels, and then we also have ginger. If you buy these separately, they range anywhere from about 400 to 500 yen. But if you buy them in a set of 3, it doesn't matter what your set is, you can purchase them for 1,200 yen, which breaks it down to about 400 yen each. So that's a nice deal that you can get while you're at that Metsa Village area. One more thing, a couple more things I just wanted to show you that I picked up. As the hot season is nearing, we see a lot of this happening. This is shio, so it's just shio mango. But basically, a lot of candies are now going to be having this shio, or salt added to the candies because of the summer season, um, as a way to help your body preserve water. So that you see that a lot in a lot of the candies. And also at a different store, I picked up this, which is another kind of kombu or kelp. It's dried and it's actually kind of hard, but it says that this is high in calcium, and this kelp is found from Hokkaido. But anyway, what I want to do is I want to use this for our next rice ball challenge, because what I'm going to do is break this into smaller pieces and then use some of our other ingredients that we had from the other week. Again, we have the other kombucha, so I want to add this to the rice to give it some flavor, and then add this to it also to see what kind of rice ball we can come up with. And then I'm not sure yet, but we still have some kakipi left, these rice senbei or arare. So I want to see if I'm gonna crush this a little bit this time and then add it to the rice. We'll see what the feeling's like. But anyway, that'll be the rice bowl challenge.
Rice ball onigiri omusubi challenge. Rice ball onigiri omusubi challenge. Rice ball onigiri omusubi challenge. Gambarimashou.
Okay, so it's time for the rice ball challenge, and again we're gonna be using this dried kombu with actually has some plum flavoring to it. So basically, it's kind of hard to show you here, but they have the dried kombu like this. It is dry pieces like this. And what I did was I cut them into small pieces like that so I can mix it into the rice. And then we're also going to be using the kombucha mix, right? This is that kombu tea that comes in these packets here. We're going to mix this with the rice, mix this with the rice, and we'll make a simple filling with extra kombu, dried kombu for the center. And that'll be our simple rice ball. So let's get into that. Let's show you what that looks like. Since we're going to be mixing the rice, I have my rice here in my big bowl. Got the kombucha. So we're going to open this up and we're just going to pour this onto the rice. And then we also have the dried kombu with the plum flavoring. Just dump that in there. And we're going to be mixing this up. Real simple. The flavoring I think is going to be pretty good. We'll see what how this actually comes out. After I get this mixed up, I'll just make it into a rice ball. So more often than not, when we make a mixed rice or maze gohan, I like to use saran wrap to put that in the center. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to put the rice into the saran wrap and then make our rice ball from there. I was gonna add bigger pieces, but when I'm looking at this thing, it looks like the flavor or the kombu is spread out pretty well, so we don't need to add that to the center. We're just gonna make a simple rice ball. So all you have to do is put this together. So let's show you the final product. So another successful rice ball challenge. Let's take a look at our new addition to the onigiri dojo. It's the dried kombucha onigiri. Kansei. Again, today we used the dried kombu and kombucha to actually put together our rice ball. Look right here. So let's give this thing a try. Itadakimasu. I don't think there's enough flavor with just the kombu alone. So you do need to have this extra kombucha or some type of flavoring for the rice. But because it is dried kombucha works perfectly with the mix here. And then this again has the plum flavored in it too. So it has that little tartness or sourness to it that makes it even stand out even more. So it came out to be a really good and flavorful rice ball. Gochusou-sama deshita. Again, join me for the next one and let's see how creative we can be with making these rice balls. So see you in the next one. So that's a wrap on this week's Shoyu Japan Life Week in Review. Again, join me for Golden Week Part 2. I really don't know what I'm going to be doing in this next week, but hopefully we do something fun. So join me next week for that. Hope you have a great week ahead. And until next time, mata ne!
皆さん please like, subscribe, and tell your friends too. Thank you. Oh yeah. ありがとう。よろしくお願いします。
Tonight they're planning to have a fireworks show. This is where they're going to be launching it from. I don't think we're going to be here for that either. But anyway, cool stuff always going on here at the park. Always. Really nice area. Relaxing and anyway, just love this place.